Hi. I said I would talk about the GW1H next time. Last time, but I changed my mind because the other day I watched the YouTube. This man is saying it's very easy to make the English brain, 英語脳. It's not difficult according to him, but I myself tried so many times and I couldn't. So even now sometimes I'm trying to think in English, but it's very difficult. And it's different from just thinking, in Japanese. So I would like to explain my experience. The first experience in thinking in English was when I was in a college, ESS or ISA, I forgot which one is it, but we went to Shinojima Island for training speaking English. There, we stayed a few days or even a week, I forgot. But whenever we talk or we say a word in Japanese, we had to pay 10 yen. 10 yen at that time it would be equal to 100 yen now, according to the calculation of the salary of the first graduate from the university. In my time, it was less than 20,000 yen. I guess right now the 200,000 yen. So I guess 10 yen then would be equal to 100 yen. And within several days, I spoke Japanese several times, like whenever I said no, then the other guy said, hey, you pay 10 yen, 10 yen. And I remember I paid a few hundred yen totally. That was the first time. And the second time was when I was in the host family in Los Angeles. Of course, everybody else speak English, so I had to speak English. In order to speak English, I had to think in English. That's the best way, but I wasn't able to. But it's easier, at least, speaking to the Japanese students. Whenever I saw the Japanese, I'm thinking in Japanese. But the host family, nobody understand the Japanese, so very easy conversation. Sometimes I think in English because of the necessity. But still, it's not easy. Later on, I tried several times to think in English. And every time when I tried, I thought it was completely different. When I'm walking down the street in Japan, even though I'm just walking without, without the thinking, without any thought, I start thinking in English. That was the thinking in English. But when I try to think in English, then I it's completely different. When I'm thinking in English, it's just like wandering, this way and that way, my mind, according to my mind. But when I started to think in English, it's anyway, it's different, different from the thinking in Japanese. So my conclusion is, thinking in English is possible, but very limited way, not like thinking in Japanese. That is not, according to myself, is not the thinking in English, actual or real thinking in English. But anyway, it's okay. So, every Tuesday, I talk to the YouTube. Nowadays, I try to speak to my grandchildren. Not today, but I tried because the listener's face, if I can remember, then it's easier to speak, So, Mari-chan, it's easier because in my mind, Mari-chan's face will appear, and it's easier to talk to herself. So that's why I try to speak to my grandchildren from last time, but today it's different. Today, I think I'm talking to myself, maybe, or I'm talking to that guy, who said it's easy to make the English brain. At least to me, it's difficult. It's not easy. At least it's different from thinking in English and thinking in Japanese. Thinking in Japanese is a real thinking, but thinking in English is different from thinking in Japanese, at least.